The next thing you're going to want to be able to know how to do is create a new document in case you haven't got any previous files that you want to play with, or you're not editing photographs. In order to do that, we need to go to the File menu at the top of the screen and select New. You can also do this by pressing the Control or Command and N key on your keyboard. The next thing that will appear is a small dialog which asks you to name your document if you so wish. I'm not going to for the purpose of this video. You can then adjust the size in either pixels, inches, centimeters, millimeters, points, picas or columns. Pixels is generally the easiest one to work with if you're editing for digital purposes, and of course if you're editing for print then using inches is probably easier. You then also get to choose your color depth. You can go up to 32-bit these days in RGB, CMYK, black or white, grayscale, those different options there. Background content, you can also choose what color you want the background of the image to start off with. You can either go to white, background color, transparent or other. Transparent is quite a popular one if you're designing logos for websites. And then your color profile. There are many options here to talk about, but that's a much more advanced subject than we are going to talk about during this course. However, knowing that they're all there is also quite helpful. And changing the pixel ratio to various different screen options is fine, but we tend to leave them on square pixels. You then simply hit OK and a new document will appear. Now, a new thing that's come with the most recent permutation of Photoshop Creative Cloud, an option that you didn't have on by default before, was the artboard option. Nowadays, when you create a new document, the first thing that happens is that it creates an artboard, which is essentially a page, so that you could create several documents in the same workspace. If you don't want this to happen, you can simply right click on the layer in the layer tab and click ungroup artboards, and that will bring you out onto just the simple document itself. That's a new document created and a new page ready for us to work on.